Life in Belize. Foreigners get everything? $500 life and island sex culture.
What if I told you that you could live on a tropical island, surrounded by crystal clear waters and swaying palm trees, for just $500 a month? Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's not just a dream, it's a reality for many foreigners living in Belize. And here's the kicker. It's not just about the cost of living. This small Caribbean country offers something that many other places can't: freedom, connection, and a lifestyle that feels completely different from what you'd expect. Belize isn't just a budget destination. It's a way of life that's changing the way people live and work. Belize is a country known for its warmth and hospitality. It's a place where time seems to move a little more leisurely, and the rush and stress of daily life feel far away. Life in Belize is more about enjoying the moment, connecting with the people around you, and appreciating the natural beauty that surrounds you. The peaceful, laid-back atmosphere is part of what makes Belize such an appealing destination for those looking to slow down, take a break from the chaos of modern living, and embrace a simpler, more fulfilling lifestyle. The locals are incredibly friendly and welcoming, and the blend of cultures here creates a uniquely rich social fabric. In many major cities around the world, rent is the largest part of your monthly budget. But in Belize, the cost of renting a place to live is incredibly affordable. You can rent a basic, but comfortable, apartment or a small home for just $250, $350 per month, depending on the area. In some rural areas or smaller towns, it's even possible to find rent for less. Compare that to rent in places like New York, San Francisco, or Los Angeles, where you'd be lucky to find a tiny apartment for the same price. In those cities, you might pay $1, $500 or more just for a small studio, and that's before utilities and other expenses. In Belize, for $250, $350, you can rent a fully furnished home, often with access to a garden or an outdoor space, something you wouldn't find in many places in the U.S. or Europe. Plus, your rent might even include water and other utilities, making it a hassle-free deal. It is no wonder that more and more people are choosing to call this little slice of paradise their home. When you live in Belize, grocery costs are also much lower than in Western countries. You can easily shop at local markets for fresh produce, seafood, and meats, and spend only $100, $150 per month on groceries. The variety of fresh, local ingredients is abundant, especially if you're a fan of seafood. Belize is surrounded by the Caribbean Sea, so fish and shellfish are readily available and much more affordable than in many other countries. In fact, you'll likely find that eating fresh seafood in Belize costs far less than buying it at a supermarket back home. Local fruits and vegetables are also plentiful and sold at reasonable prices, making it easy to eat healthy while sticking to a budget. With influences from the Maya, Creole, Garifuna, and even Mennonite cultures, Belize is a vibrant cultural heritage that adds a special flavor to life here. However, in Belize, it's a completely different story. For as little as $500 a month, you can live comfortably, enjoying the beauty of the Caribbean, the relaxed lifestyle, and an affordable way of life. Many foreigners have discovered that living in Belize doesn't require a fortune, and it is possible to live just steps away from the beach without the hefty price tag. Often associated with island life, English is the official language of Belize, making it easier for visitors and expats to communicate and settle in. However, it's also common to hear Spanish, Creole, and other local languages in everyday conversations, creating a melting pot of languages and traditions that adds to the country's charm. So, what's the catch? Is it too good to be true? Stick around and let me show you why Belize is more than just an affordable paradise. It's a place that could change your life. You might be wondering how anyone can live this way without burning a hole in their pocket. Well, what if I told you that not only can you afford to live here, but you can thrive in a place that's designed for a slower, more peaceful way of living? The country is blessed with miles of beautiful beaches, making it a paradise for anyone who loves the sea. The Belize Barrier Reef, the second largest in the world, runs along the coast, drawing divers and snorkelers from across the globe. The crystal clear waters of the reef are home to an incredible variety of marine life, including colorful coral, exotic fish, and even sea turtles. For nature lovers and thrill seekers, Belize's waters offer endless opportunities for adventure. Whether you're diving, snorkeling, or simply soaking up the sun on the beach, the reefs and cays off the coast provide some of the most spectacular views you'll ever experience. From its low cost of living to a culture that embraces freedom and adventure, Belize is the kind of place people are starting to flock to. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Keep watching, and I'll show you what makes Belize so special. Belize is a country full of surprises. Tucked away on the eastern coast of Central America, despite its small size, Belize is a land of breathtaking contrasts that you won't find anywhere else. From ancient Mayan ruins that speak of the country's rich history, to the vibrant Caribbean influences that color its culture, Belize offers much more than meets the eye. The landscape itself is incredibly diverse, with lush tropical rainforests, ancient ruins, and miles of coastline that stretch out into the sparkling Caribbean Sea. It's a destination that draws visitors looking for a place to explore, unwind, and escape the high costs and hectic pace of modern life. One of the first things that stands out about Belize is its stunning coastline. But the beauty of Belize is not just in its landscape, sits in its people too. Another distinctive feature of Belize is its slower pace of life. Whether you're walking through a jungle trail, exploring ancient ruins, or simply relaxing by the beach, Belize's unique combination of stunning nature and warm, welcoming culture makes it a place you'll never forget. Living on $500 a month in Belize, when most people think about living on a tropical island, the first thing that often comes to mind is expensive rent and a high cost of living. Let's start with the most important expense, rent. Next, let's talk about food, which is another significant part of your monthly budget. Eating out is another affordable option for expats in Belize. In most tourist areas, local restaurants serve delicious and freshly prepared meals for as little as $5 to $10 per dish. Imagine enjoying a hot meal by the beach or in a charming local cafe for less than the cost of a fast food meal back home. The food in Belize is flavorful and diverse thanks to the mix of Caribbean, Maya, and other cultural influences. For $500 a month, you could cover rent, food, and other basic living expenses, which will leave you with plenty of extra cash for activities, entertainment, or even saving money. Belize is a place where you can enjoy more of life and less of the stress that comes with living in expensive cities. The low cost of living means that you can live closer to nature, have more time for adventures, and experience a lifestyle that's difficult to find in many other parts of the world. For $500 a month, Belize gives you the opportunity to live in a place that feels like a dream come true. Instead, it's about creating an environment where individuals can choose how they live their personal lives, and those choices are respected by others. It's not uncommon for people in Belize to embrace polyamory or open relationships. These alternative ways of connecting with partners are viewed with a sense of acceptance and understanding rather than suspicion or criticism. In fact, many people here openly talk about their non-traditional relationships without facing any stigma or shame. For many, this culture of openness is incredibly liberating, as it allows them to live their lives freely, without feeling like they need to fit into a mold created by society or family. Whether someone is in a traditional monogamous relationship, a polyamorous relationship, or even living a solo lifestyle, Belize offers a safe and accepting environment for all. When I met her, she shared how different life in Belize was from her experiences back home. She explained how refreshing it was to be in a community that accepted her relationship style, without the stigma she had faced in Canada. In Belize, I felt like I could finally breathe, she told me. There's no pressure to conform to anyone's idea of a perfect relationship. People here don't judge you for living the way that feels right for you. It's a huge weight off my shoulders. For Sarah, this sense of acceptance and the ability to live authentically was a game changer. She finally felt like she could live her life according to her own values, without being held back by the expectations of those around her. It's a place where people can be themselves, whether they're looking for a romantic relationship or simply exploring their sexuality. There's a strong emphasis on mutual respect, communication, and consent, which is why many people feel comfortable embracing their true selves without fear of being judged. Many foreigners who have made the move to Belize have found that not only does their cost of living drop significantly, but their quality of life improves. They can afford to explore the country, visit neighboring islands, or enjoy the many activities that Belize has to offer without worrying about overspending. Whether you're craving fresh seafood, a hearty stew, or a traditional Belizean dish like rice, retirees, remote workers, and digital nomads are all attracted to the idea of living in paradise on a small budget. By reducing their living costs, they're able to focus on what matters most, enjoying life, spending time with loved ones, and pursuing passions they might not have had the time or money for in more expensive countries. It's also known for its openness when it comes to relationships and sexuality, making it one of the most sex-positive countries in the world. In Belize, people embrace a wide range of relationship styles, and there's a strong sense of freedom when it comes to how individuals choose to live their personal lives. Whether it's about how relationships are formed or how people choose to express their sexuality, Belize is a place where there is little judgment. This freedom makes it an attractive destination for people looking to live authentically, without fear of rejection or societal expectations. The affordability of Belize allows people to work less, travel more, and create the life they've always dreamed of. In Beans, you won't have to break the bank to enjoy a good meal. In fact, many locals and expats dine out frequently, taking advantage of the affordable prices and the laid-back dining culture. Eating out is so common in Belize that it is not unusual to see people sitting outside with friends, enjoying a meal, and taking in the beautiful scenery. When you add up rent and food, you might be surprised at how much room there's left in your budget. Imagine cutting your monthly living costs by 70% and still being able to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle in a tropical paradise. That's exactly what living on $500 a month in Belize can offer you. The cost of living here is so low that many expats who once struggled to make ends meet in expensive cities are now thriving, living a better life for a fraction of the cost. Instead of paying a huge percentage of your income on rent and food, you can spend your money on experiences, travel, or even saving for the future. It is a lifestyle that allows you to live more freely, and without the constant pressure of high bills and expenses. Let's compare this to what it costs to live back home, especially in cities like New York, London, or Los Angeles. In these places, the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment can easily exceed $1,500 a month, and that's before you add utilities, groceries, and other expenses. On top of that, dining out at a restaurant often costs $15, $20 per meal, making it difficult to enjoy eating out without spending a lot. When you live in Belize, however, you're able to enjoy all the things you love without the constant stress of rising costs. You can rent a beautiful place near the beach, eat out at local restaurants without worrying about your bank balance, and live relaxed, stress-free life that's often impossible in high-cost cities. If you're paying $1,500 a month in rent in your home country, you could cut that amount by 70% by living in Belize. In fact, this low cost of living is one of the biggest draws for people moving to Belize. Whether you're interested in a relaxed retirement or the freedom to work from anywhere, Belize offers an ideal environment for those looking to live simply, yet fully. Belize's unique sex-positive culture. Belize's culture is not just about its beautiful landscapes, warm weather, and laid-back lifestyle. When we say Belize is sex-positive, we don't mean that it is a place where people are engaging in chaotic or inappropriate behavior. One of the most interesting things about Belize's culture is how open-minded both locals and expats are when it comes to relationships. A great example of this openness comes from Sarah, an expat from Canada who moved to Belize a year ago. Of course, it's important to understand that Belize's sex-positive culture isn't about a free-for-all, where anything goes without consideration for others. At its core, this culture is built on respect, open communication and consent. People in Belize value the importance of mutual respect in all relationships, which ensures that everyone is treated fairly and with dignity. People are encouraged to live their lives in the way that feels most authentic to them, whether it's how they choose to love, what they decide to wear, or how they express themselves. Belize allows people the freedom to be who they truly are. It's not about promoting any one particular way of life, but about accepting and respecting diversity. People in Belize understand that life is personal, and everyone has the right to make their own decisions about how they live, love, and express themselves. This sense of personal freedom is a stark contrast to many places around the world, where societal expectations often dictate how people should live. It offers an environment where people can live authentically, embrace different forms of relationships, and experience a sense of freedom that is hard to find elsewhere. Unlike in many Western countries where you often feel pressured to keep up with societal standards, Belize encourages you to be yourself, whether that means enjoying a quiet life by the beach or pursuing a new hobby. The freedom to shape your life is one of the most appealing aspects of moving here. For anyone who loves being outside and connecting with nature, Belize is paradise. From its beautiful beaches to its lush rainforests, the country offers a variety of natural landscapes that are perfect for outdoor adventures. Scuba diving in the Great Blue Hole is one of the most famous activities in Belize, drawing divers from all over the world to experience the underwater world. The Great Blue Hole is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the most stunning dive sites on the planet, making it a must-see for anyone living in Belize. The waters are teeming with marine life, from colorful fish to vibrant coral reefs, and there is no better way to enjoy Belize's natural beauty than by exploring its underwater wonders. Many people find that the slower pace of life makes it easier to focus on the things that matter most to them, whether that is spending time with family, working on a personal project, or simply relaxing. There's no rush here, and that's exactly what many expats are looking for. Here, it doesn't matter what job you have, what kind of car you drive, or how much money you make. What matters is how you live, and that's something that many expats truly appreciate. The sense of freedom in Belize goes beyond just having the financial freedom to live affordably. It's about embracing a lifestyle where individuality is celebrated, and there's no pressure to fit into a certain mold. You can live authentically, express yourself however you like, and enjoy the comfort of knowing that no one will judge you for it. Whether you're looking for a traditional relationship or something more unconventional, Belize is a place where you can be true to yourself without fear of judgment. Many foreigners who move to Belize find the country's culture to be a refreshing change from their fast-paced lives back home. Whether they are remote workers, digital nomads, or retirees, people are drawn to Belize because of its affordable cost of living, its slower pace, and the overall relaxed atmosphere. The country's easygoing vibe makes it an attractive destination for anyone looking to escape the hustle and bustle of bigger cities and reconnect with a simpler, more peaceful way of living. This culture of respect, openness, and consent makes Belize not just a beautiful place to live, but a welcoming and accepting environment for anyone looking to live their life on their own terms. Belize provides a space where individuals can feel free from judgment and truly embrace their identity. This respect extends to all aspects of life, whether it's a romantic relationship, friendships, or simply how people interact with each other in their community. In Belize, there's a collective understanding that everyone's choices are personal and should be respected, even if they differ from what others may have experienced or believe. For many expats, this level of freedom is not only liberating, but also deeply comforting. They often share stories of how they felt restricted or judged in their home countries, only to find a sense of relief in Belize, where they can finally express themselves without fear. This acceptance of different lifestyles is one of the key reasons why Belize has become such a popular destination for people from all walks of life, looking to embrace their true selves without the burden of societal norms. In Belize, the culture of openness isn't just about romantic relationships, it extends to many other aspects of life. Another example comes from Mark, an expat who has been living in Belize for 3 years. He moved to Belize to escape the pressure and expectations of living in a big city, where he constantly felt confined by others' opinions of how he should live his life living it. Belize has been a revelation for me, Mark said. The freedom here is unbelievable. I don't feel like I have to explain myself to anyone or live up to anyone's standards. I can just live the way that makes me happy. Mark's story isn't unique. Many expats feel the same sense of liberation when they move to Belize, and it's something that draws them back year after year. While Belize's sex-positive culture may seem unusual or even controversial to some, it is important to recognize that it is rooted in a deep respect for others' choices. Belize's sex-positive culture is one of the reasons so many people feel drawn to the country. Life as an expat in Belize, freedom, and adventure living as an expat in Belize offers a unique chance to live life on your own terms. One of the biggest attractions of living in Belize is the feeling of freedom it offers. Belize offers expats the chance to create their own routines and explore their passions, without the constraints they might have faced back home. The outdoor lifestyle that Belize offers is another huge draw for people moving here. But the adventure doesn't stop at the Great Blue Hole. Belize's coastline offers endless opportunities for water-based activities, such as kayaking, paddleboarding, and snorkeling. The country is home to several ancient Mayan cities, such as Karakal, Zumtunich, and Lamanai, which are perfect for history buffs and curious explorers alike. These ruins provide a fascinating glimpse into the ancient civilization that once thrived in the region, and they offer an amazing opportunity to learn about Belize's rich cultural heritage. Many expats enjoy spending their weekends hiking to these ruins, where they can not only take in the stunning views but also connect with the country's deep history. Expat life in Belize isn't just about relaxation. It's also about immersing yourself in the community and embracing the local traditions. Whether you want to explore the country's natural beauty, enjoy a more relaxed lifestyle, or get involved in local cultural events, Belize offers something for everyone. The best part is that you don't have to sacrifice comfort. For affordability, life in Belize allows you to live the kind of lifestyle you've always dreamed of, without the stress of high living costs or the pressure of keeping up with others. The country is one of the most culturally diverse nations in Central America, thanks to its unique mix of indigenous, Afro-descendant, European, and Mennonite influences. The blend of these cultures has created a vibrant, multicultural society where different traditions, languages, and customs are celebrated. The Mayan heritage remains central, but it is complemented by the contributions of the Garifuna, Creole, and Mennonite communities. Each of these groups has left its mark on the country, influencing everything from food and music to art and daily interactions. In Belize, you'll experience this diversity every day, whether you're chatting with locals in English Creole or Spanish enjoying a meal that combines traditional ingredients with African European and Caribbean influences, or listening to Garifuna drumming at a local festival. From the Garifuna Settlement Day celebrations to the annual Lobster Festival, there's always a way to get involved and experience the local culture firsthand. Descendants of African slaves and indigenous Caribbean people, the Garifuna have their own unique language, music, and traditions. Their vibrant culture is celebrated throughout Belize, especially during cultural events and festivals. One of the most important events is Garifuna Settlement Day, celebrated every year on November 19th. This holiday commemorates the arrival of the Garifuna people in Belize after they were exiled from the island of St. Vincent in the 18th century. Garifuna Settlement Day is a time of music, dance, and storytelling, where Belizeans come together to celebrate the Garifuna culture and its contribution to the nation's identity. The day is marked by parades, drumming, traditional dances, and delicious Garifuna food, such as hudit, a flavorful fish, and coconut soup served with mashed plantains. It's a celebration of resilience, survival, and the deep roots that the Garifuna people have in Belize. The warm Caribbean waters are perfect for these activities, and they allow you to experience the country from a unique perspective. If you're more into land-based adventures, Belize is home to numerous national parks and protected areas where you can hike, bike, or explore the rich biodiversity of the country. The Mayans once thrived in this region, and their influence can still be seen today in the country's many sacred sites, temples, and cities. Across Belize, you'll find towering Mayan ruins like the ones at Caracal, Zuntunich, and Altanha. These ruins are not just historical landmarks for tourists. They are an integral part of the local culture and heritage. For the people of Belize, these ancient sites represent a connection to their past and a way of honoring the legacy of the Mayan civilization. The Mayans played a significant role in shaping the region's culture, and their influence is still felt in many aspects of Belizean life today. Walking through these ancient ruins is like stepping back in time, offering a glimpse into a fascinating history that dates back thousands of years. It's also a reminder of how much the country values and preserves its past. Whether you're walking through a tropical rainforest, birdwatching in the Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary, or exploring caves and waterfalls, there's always something to discover. For those who enjoy history and culture, Belize also has a wealth of Mayan ruins to explore. Living in Belize means you're never far from something exciting or new to try. The adventure is available to anyone who's willing to explore, whether you're an adrenaline junkie or someone who prefers a more relaxed pace. You can spend your days lounging on the beach, reading a book by the water, or enjoying a leisurely afternoon walk in the town. The social scene in Belize is also very relaxed, with plenty of opportunities to meet new people. Whether that's at a local cafe, a community event, or simply while walking down the street, the people here are incredibly friendly, and the sense of community is strong. Many expats find that making friends is easy, and they quickly feel at home in Belize. The best part is that most of these activities are incredibly affordable. Whether you're diving in crystal clear waters, exploring the jungle, or simply soaking up the sun on the beach, you'll find that the cost of doing so is much lower than it would be in other tropical destinations. This affordability makes it possible for expats to live a life full of experiences without having to worry about breaking the bank. Aside from outdoor adventures, Belize also offers a wide range of activities for those who enjoy a more laid-back lifestyle. What's more, Belize's vibrant local culture means that there's always something happening. Whether it's a local festival, a musical event, or a cultural celebration, the combination of adventure, relaxation, and freedom makes Belize a perfect place for expats who are looking to make a fresh start and live life on their own terms. Belize's rich cultural heritage is deeply rooted in its ancient Mayan civilization, but Belize's cultural richness doesn't stop with the Mayans. The Garifuna people, in particular, have had a major impact on Belizean culture. In addition to the Garifuna Settlement Day, Belize celebrates several other cultural festivals throughout the year. The Belize Carnival, for example, is a lively and colorful event that showcases the country's Creole heritage, while the Lobster Festival honors the country's thriving lobster industry and is a popular event among locals and tourists alike. The country's cultural diversity is also evident in the many art galleries, theaters, and markets where you can find a mix of traditional and contemporary Belizean art, crafts, and performances. Whether it's exploring ancient Mayan ruins, attending a lively festival, or simply enjoying the daily interactions with people from all walks of life, Belize offers an immersive experience in cultural diversity. It is a country that celebrates its differences and encourages people from all backgrounds to come together and share in the beauty of its heritage. Belizeans take pride in their history and traditions, and that pride is reflected in the way they celebrate their culture year after year. Whether you're here for a short visit or considering making Belize your home, you'll find that the country's cultural richness will leave a lasting impression on you, and you'll be drawn into its vibrant, welcoming atmosphere. On one hand, you can enjoy the conveniences that come with modernization, such as having access to modern healthcare, better education, and the ability to use technology in everyday tasks. On the other hand, you can still experience the slower pace of life, the strong sense of community, and the respect for tradition that make Belize so special. The country blends these two worlds effortlessly, allowing residents to enjoy the best of both. If you enjoy the vibrancy of small towns but still want access to modern services, then towns like San Pedro or Cape Calcar might be the right fit for you. They offer the charm of island life with the conveniences of modern living. But if you're looking for a more peaceful and quiet lifestyle, then the rural areas will give you the space to relax and embrace the slower pace of life that Belize offers. The mix of indigenous, Afro-descendant, European, and Mennonite influences creates a unique cultural landscape that makes Belize not only a beautiful place to visit, but also a place that honors its past while embracing its future. In the towns, like San Pedro or Belmopan, you'll find a blend of modern conveniences and traditional island life. These places provide a slower pace of life, where nature plays a bigger role in daily living. You can live in places like Cape Caulker or one of the smaller villages, where life is even more relaxed. Here, the focus is on enjoying the natural beauty of the country and connecting with the community. The houses might be simpler, and the roads might be unpaved, but there is something special about being surrounded by nature and living a life that is more in tune with the environment. These towns have local shops, cafes, and restaurants that offer a taste of Belizean culture, but they also have the infrastructure you expect in more developed areas, such as reliable electricity, Wi-Fi, and access to various services. San Pedro, for example, is a bustling town where expats and locals mix. It's a popular destination for tourists, so you'll find a mix of modern stores and traditional Belizean businesses. Life in these towns is vibrant, and although it's not as fast-paced as big cities, you'll still feel a sense of energy and activity in the air. Whether it's the rhythmic beats of Garifuna music or the intricate craftsmanship of local artisans, Belize's cultural scene is vibrant and dynamic, reflecting the diverse backgrounds of its people. One of the most unique aspects of Belize's cultural diversity is the way different groups coexist and interact with each other. People from various backgrounds live side by side, and this mixing of cultures creates a sense of community and mutual respect. Over the years, Belize has embraced modernization in many ways. The country has made great strides in improving infrastructure, including better roads, reliable electricity, and faster internet connections, especially in the more populated areas. Technology has also made its way into daily life, allowing both locals and expats to stay connected with the rest of the world, work remotely, and access online services more easily. However, despite these advancements, Belize has managed to keep its roots intact. The local culture and traditions are very much alive, and they continue to shape the way people live and interact with each other. Whether it's the weekly markets, traditional festivals, or the way families gather, Belize still holds onto its deep cultural heritage. In the cities and villages, you'll see people of different ethnicities working together, sharing ideas, and celebrating each other's traditions. This spirit of inclusion is a hallmark of Belizean society, and it's one of the reasons why the country is known for its warmth and friendliness. The mix of cultures also means that you'll never run out of new things to experience. From the fusion of African, European, and Caribbean flavors in Belizean cuisine to the diverse musical styles that fill the air during festivals, Belize's cultural richness offers something for everyone. The country's Mennonite community, though smaller in number, also plays a significant role in Belize's cultural landscape. Known for their strong work ethic and farming skills, the Mennonites have contributed to the country's agricultural industry, particularly in the production of dairy products, meat, and vegetables. Their presence in Belize is a reminder of the country's diversity and how various cultural groups have helped shape the Belize we know today. While the Mennonite community tends to live more privately, their way of life is a unique and important part of Belize's cultural fabric. Living in Belize means being surrounded by a rich, diverse cultural heritage that is celebrated every day. This cultural diversity is one of the things that makes Belize such a special place. Balancing tradition with modern living, while Belize is known for its unique, laid-back lifestyle, it's important to note that the country hasn't remained stuck in the past. This balance between modern living and traditional values is one of the most appealing aspects of life in Belize. When it comes to living in Belize, there are options for both rural and urban lifestyles, allowing people to choose what suits them best. On the other hand, if you're looking for something quieter and more peaceful, the rural areas of Belize offer a completely different experience. Choosing between rural and urban living in Belize really comes down to what you want from your lifestyle. In rural areas, you might have to adjust to a less hectic lifestyle, but that's part of the charm. The trade-off for living in a more peaceful setting is that you'll experience the true beauty of Belize's nature. This balance is what makes Belize such a unique place to live. Whether it's enjoying the comforts of modern amenities in an urban setting or immersing yourself in the natural beauty and traditional life of a rural village, Belize offers a lifestyle that's flexible, enriching, and deeply connected to the country's cultural roots. You get to enjoy the conveniences of modern life while also being connected to the land, the culture, and the people in a way that's rare in other countries. While the major cities and towns generally have stable electricity, power outages can occur, particularly in more remote locations. Internet connectivity, too, can be spotty at times, depending on where you live. While towns like San Pedro or Placentia have a good range of services, more isolated areas might require longer travel times to reach essential services. While Belize is beautiful and offers a lot of advantages, it still faces challenges typical of developing countries. Public services, healthcare, and education continue to require improvement. Many expats who live in Belize have learned to adapt and make the most of what the country offers. But it's important to be realistic about the challenges. The infrastructure, healthcare, and education systems are still developing, and living in a more rural area can feel isolating for some. The slow pace of life and lack of constant entertainment may be a challenge for those used to a busier lifestyle. However, for those who are willing to embrace these challenges and adapt, Belize offers a life full of adventure, natural beauty, and the freedom to live authentically. Belize is still in the process of modernizing, and while it offers incredible natural beauty and a relaxed lifestyle, it doesn't yet have the conveniences of more developed countries. Expats often adjust by becoming more self-sufficient, getting involved in local communities, and making compromises to live in a place that offers peace, beauty, and a sense of freedom that many can't find elsewhere. Healthcare in Belize is available, but it may not be up to the standards that many expats are accustomed to. While there are clinics and doctors in the larger towns and cities, specialized care can be hard to come by, and in some cases, you might have to travel abroad for more advanced treatments. The medical infrastructure is still developing, and expats often rely on private healthcare services, which can be more expensive than what they might pay at home. For some, this can be a major concern, particularly if they have ongoing medical needs or prefer a higher standard of healthcare. This lack of immediate access to everything you need can be a challenge, particularly if you're used to having everything at your fingertips. While there are schools, including international and private options in the major towns, the overall education infrastructure is still growing. Expats with children might find that the school options in more rural areas are limited. The quality of education can vary, and for parents used to the variety and quality of schools in their home countries, it may take some time to adjust. For those who want their children to attend schools that offer curricula similar to what they would receive back home, they may need to consider private international schools, which can be expensive. The lack of public transport in some areas can also make it harder to get around, especially if you don't have your own vehicle. For those who work remotely or rely on the internet for daily tasks, this can be a challenge. While many expats find ways to adapt, it is important to recognize that the convenience of uninterrupted electricity or high-speed internet that you may be used to back home may not always be guaranteed in Belize. It is a place where you can have the best of both worlds, the excitement of modern living, and the peace of a slower, more traditional life. Belize, especially the smaller islands or rural areas, offers a much slower, quieter pace of life compared to bustling cities. For those used to the energy and excitement of larger urban centers, this can be a difficult adjustment. There aren't the same endless entertainment options you might find in bigger cities, like large shopping malls, theaters, or fast-paced nightlife. Instead, the focus in Belize tends to be on simpler pleasures, beach days, nature walks, or local events. While many expats appreciate this slower pace, others can find it difficult, especially if they thrive on constant social interaction or entertainment. The isolation can feel more pronounced if you're living in a rural area or on a small island, where you might not have as many immediate social opportunities or conveniences. and you'll be more in touch with the traditions that have shaped the country for centuries. For example, you might live on an island with no cars where people get around by walking, biking, or taking boats. The sound of birds, the smell of the ocean, and the sight of clear skies and lush landscapes become part of your daily life. And that's a big part of what makes rural Belize so attractive. No matter where you choose to live in Belize, whether it's a bustling town or a quiet village, you can expect to find a mix of modern comforts and traditional lifestyles. Living in Belize allows you to design your own experience, depending on what you value most. The darker side, challenges of living in Belize. While Belize offers a unique and appealing lifestyle, it's important to acknowledge that, like any place, it has its challenges. These are things that anyone considering moving here should take into account. One of the most significant challenges is Belize's infrastructure. The country is still catching up with the demand brought on by its growing population, especially the increasing number of expats. While the main towns and cities have access to basic services, infrastructure in rural and remote areas can be less developed. Roads, for example, can be quite bumpy, especially in areas outside the more popular tourist spots. In many parts of the country, roads are unpaved and you might encounter rough patches when driving. This isn't necessarily a deal breaker, but it is something to keep in mind if you're planning to live in a more rural or isolated area. The lack of smooth, well-maintained roads can sometimes make travel more difficult, especially during the rainy season when roads are prone to flooding. Additionally, services like electricity and Wi-Fi may not always be as reliable as you might expect in more developed countries. Another challenge that some expats face is the sense of isolation that can come with island living. Living in a more remote area also means that amenities like shopping centers, medical services, and schools may not be as readily available. Another significant issue in Belize is related to the country's status as a developing nation. The education system in Belize also faces challenges. Finally, the government of Belize is working hard to improve the country's infrastructure, healthcare, and education, but these improvements are gradual. While Belize offers a unique lifestyle that many people find incredibly rewarding, it's important to acknowledge the challenges. Why Belize is becoming a popular expat destination. Belize is becoming an increasingly popular destination for expats, and it's easy to see why. The country offers a unique blend of affordability, natural beauty, and a sense of freedom that appeals to many people looking to start a new chapter in their lives. Many retirees are drawn to Belize because of the slower pace of life and the opportunity to live in a beautiful, peaceful environment without the high cost of living that come with retirement in more developed countries. Belize is also an ideal destination for those who can work remotely. Many expats move to Belize because they want to experience a life surrounded by nature. With its beautiful beaches, clear blue waters, lush jungles, and rich wildlife, Belize offers endless opportunities to explore and enjoy the outdoors. Whether you're into scuba diving, hiking, birdwatching, or simply relaxing on the beach, Belize is something for everyone. Living in such a beautiful environment provides a sense of peace and tranquility that many expats find incredibly fulfilling. Expats can enjoy a laid-back life, make meaningful connections, and experience a sense of freedom that might be difficult to find in their home countries. The ease of obtaining residency. For retirees, the appeal of remote work and the sense of freedom and adventure that the country offers, with its beautiful landscapes, welcoming people, and relaxed lifestyle. Belize provides a perfect environment for anyone looking for a fresh start or a more fulfilling life. Whether you're retiring, working remotely, or simply looking for a change, Belize offers everything you need to live well and enjoy life to the fullest. Belize's combination of affordable living, beautiful surroundings, and a welcoming community makes it an ideal place for anyone looking to start a new chapter in life. Belize is ease of access for many expats. English-speaking expats can settle into life in Belize more easily, as they don't have to worry about language barriers when it comes to daily tasks, such as shopping or socializing with locals. Compared with the rise of digital nomads and remote work opportunities. The low cost of living means that digital nomads can live comfortably without breaking the bank, while the stunning natural surroundings provide a great backdrop for work and leisure. Whether for remote workers or taking breaks to explore the beaches, hike through rainforests, or visit ancient Mayan ruins, this combination of affordable living, beautiful surroundings, and a relaxed lifestyle makes Belize a perfect spot for people who want to live and work remotely. The warm climate, combined with the affordability of the country, makes it an ideal place to retire. The government has even made it easier for retirees to settle in Belize with a special retirement program. Belize is known for its welcoming and friendly locals. Belizeans take pride in their country and are generally very open to newcomers. The sense of community in Belize is strong, and locals often go out of their way to make expats feel welcome. Whether it's offering directions, sharing local knowledge, or simply striking up a friendly conversation, the people of Belize play an important role in helping expats feel at home. This program allows retirees to apply for residency with less paperwork and fewer restrictions than in many other countries, which has made the country even more attractive to those looking for a simple, peaceful life after their careers. With the financial savings they experience, retirees can live comfortably, enjoy a relaxed lifestyle, and still have money left to travel or pursue hobbies. Belize offers the perfect environment for those who want to escape the high costs and stress of retirement back home. More and more expats are flocking to Belize each year, attracted by its relaxed lifestyle and the low cost of living. Whether it's retirees looking for a peaceful place to spend their golden years, or young professionals seeking a change of pace, Belize has something to offer for everyone. The growing community of foreigners in the country makes it easier for new arrivals to meet like-minded people and form lasting connections. Whether you're looking for a social circle or simply want to engage in shared activities, it's easy to find a welcoming group of people who share your interests and values. As the expat community grows, so does the opportunity for newcomers to feel at home and supported in their transition to life in Belize. One of the primary reasons that Belize has become such a popular destination for expats is its appeal as a retirement destination. In addition to being a retirement haven, another factor that makes Belize so attractive to expats is the access to stunning natural beauty and outdoor activities. While Belize may not have the same level of infrastructure or amenities as larger countries, it offers a unique lifestyle that appeals to many people looking for a change of pace. Belize's growing popularity as an expat destination can be attributed to a combination of factors, including its affordability, Belize's growing economy and job market. Although Belize is a small country, its economy is steadily growing. Agriculture, tourism, and services make up the core of the economy, and these sectors are offering more opportunities for both locals and expats. The employment market is somewhat limited for foreigners, especially when it comes to local businesses or jobs that require knowledge of the local culture or language. Expats who don't speak Spanish or Creole might find it harder to compete in certain sectors. For example, the government provides tax benefits and other financial incentives to encourage foreign investment. The Belizean government also provides an economic citizenship program for those who invest in the country, which can help expats gain residency or citizenship through their business ventures. This program is designed to attract investors and encourage economic growth by offering financial advantages and streamlined processes for obtaining business permits and residency. These incentives are particularly attractive to digital nomads and entrepreneurs looking to establish a business in a tropical setting with lower overhead costs. Visas. Getting a visa to live in Belize is fairly simple for most expats. The country offers a variety of visa options depending on how long you plan to stay. If you're just visiting or planning to stay for a short period, you can apply for a tourist visa. Tourist visas are generally valid for 30 days, but they can often be extended for an additional 30 days, depending on the circumstances. This country decisions. There are other visa options available, including residency permits. The tax benefits can help reduce the financial burden of starting a new venture, making it easier for foreign entrepreneurs to succeed and take advantage of the growth in emerging industries like agriculture, tourism, and services. you can apply for a residency permit. Belize offers a special program called the Qualified Retired Persons (Q/P) program. This program is designed to attract retirees who want to enjoy a peaceful, affordable life in the country. This visa can be renewed annually as long as the requirements are met. To qualify, it's a option benefits, beautiful landscapes. The process for applying for residency is relatively straightforward, but it does require some paperwork. You'll need to show proof of income, demonstrate that you have no criminal record, and provide other documentation that confirms your identity and background. Once you have your residency permit, you'll be able to stay in Belize for an extended period, with the option to renew it when necessary. The residency process is designed to be welcoming to foreigners, which makes it easier for expats to make Belize their new home. The government has incentives for starting a business, and the rising number of remote workers have made Belize a popular destination for expats. Whether you want to work remotely, start your own business, or invest in the growing economy, Belize offers a unique environment where expats can thrive while enjoying a high quality of life. Expats with entrepreneurial spirits have found Belize to be an excellent place to build businesses. Whether in tourism, hospitality, or services, the low cost of living, combined with government support, makes Belize an attractive option for those looking to start fresh and pursue business ventures. However, many foreigners find work by working remotely or starting their own businesses. With the rise of digital nomads and remote work, Belize has become a popular destination for people who can work from anywhere in the world. Expats who work remotely, run their own businesses, or invest in growing sectors like tourism and agriculture have the best chances for success. The growing economy of Belize, paired with the government's support for foreign investment in entrepreneurship, is making the country more appealing for those who want to build a career or business in a peaceful and beautiful environment. Remote workers in fields like technology, marketing, or consulting can take advantage of Belize. Its low cost of living while still earning a decent income from clients abroad. Belize has long been known for its agricultural products, including sugar, bananas, and citrus fruits, which continue to be major exports. As the tourism industry grows, so does the demand for hotels, restaurants, and tour operators, creating jobs and opportunities for entrepreneurs. Services, especially in banking, insurance, and real estate, are also on the rise as the country becomes a more attractive destination for foreigners. For expats looking to settle in Belize, the growing economy presents opportunities, but the job market can be challenging. For those looking to work in Belize's local job market, it's important to understand that opportunities are often tied to specific skills or industries. Certain jobs in the tourism sector, like hotel management or tour guiding, may be available for expats with the right experience. Similarly, those with specialized skills in areas like construction, IT, or healthcare may find employment in Belize as well. However, the job market is competitive, and locals often have the edge when it comes to securing jobs in Belize's key industries. It is essential for expats to bring unique skills to the table and be prepared for a smaller job market compared to larger countries. Many expats have found success by creating their own businesses, providing services to both locals and fellow expats. The Belizean government offers several incentives for expats who wish to start their own businesses. Another incentive for expats is the relatively low corporate tax rate compared to other countries. For those looking to live and work in Belize, it's important to remember that while the job market can be competitive, the country offers unique opportunities for those who are willing to adapt. While Belize's job market may not be as expansive as that of larger countries, the country offers ample opportunities for those who can adapt the legalities. Residency. If you're considering moving to Belize, if you want to live in Belize long-term, in addition to the Q/P program, the legal process of moving to Belize is relatively simple compared to many other countries. Whether you're looking for a venture or simply a more affordable way of life, is it too good to be true? Or could it be the perfect place to start a new chapter? It is a place where you can escape the fast-paced hustle of city living and enjoy the freedom to live life on your own terms. Whether you're curious about the culture, interested in the affordable cost of living, or just need a change of pace, Belize could be the perfect place for you. It offers a unique lifestyle that combines nature, adventure, and community, making it an ideal destination for many expats. But I want to know what you think. Would you consider moving to Belize? Or does the idea of such a big change seem too wild for you? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Share your thoughts, and let's discuss what makes Belize so special or what you're unsure about. Whether you're considering retiring, working remotely, or just looking for a change, Belize offers a unique lifestyle that many people find fulfilling. I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share what you think about life in Belize. Belize has all of that and more. The country's low cost of living allows you to enjoy a high quality of life. Who knows, your next move might be to one of these tropical havens. Don't miss out. More exciting content is on the way, with beautiful beaches, lush rainforests, and a strong sense of community. If you're someone who values a slower, more relaxed pace of life, Belize could be the perfect place for you. It's a country where you can live authentically, embrace nature, and find like-minded people who share your values and interests. Whether you're exploring ancient Mayan ruins, diving in crystal-clear waters, or simply enjoying a quiet afternoon on the beach, Belize offers a sense of freedom and fulfillment that's hard to find elsewhere. Whether you're looking to retire, but also the opportunity to create a life that fits your personal values and desires. The growing expat community, combined with the country's relaxed atmosphere, makes it an ideal place for those who want to live more simply, away from the stresses of busy city life. Many people who have moved to Belize find that they can balance work and community in a way that feels both rewarding and sustainable. With affordable living, the chance to enjoy outdoor adventures, and the opportunity to build meaningful connections with locals and other expats, Belize truly offers a lifestyle that many people find appealing. Work remotely, Belize isn't without its challenges. While the country offers a slower pace and natural beauty, infrastructure can be limited in more rural areas, and the job market may be competitive for foreigners. Still, the benefits of living in Belize far outweigh these challenges. As the life, you gain the freedom to live authentically and connect with nature. If you're someone who is ready for a change, Belize provides the opportunity to build a life on your own terms, or just live in a beautiful, affordable place. Belize offers a range of options for expats who want to call the country home. The residency process is straightforward, and there are incentives in place to make it easier for retirees to settle in. For those who fall in love with the country and decide to stay long-term, becoming a citizen is a possibility after several years of residency. The government of Belize is generally supportive of foreign residents, making it an attractive option for people looking for a new life in a warm, welcoming country. Other extended people with certain skills or qualifications, such as doctors, may be eligible for work permits that allow them to live and work in Belize. These permits are usually tied to a job offer in Belize, and the process for obtaining one may require additional documentation and approval from the government. However, for those who can't find a job right away or who prefer more flexibility, residency options are still available. If you decide that Belize is the place you want to call home, you can eventually apply for citizenship. You'll have all the rights and privileges that come with being a citizen, including the ability to vote in elections, own property without restrictions, and access local health care and services. Citizenship also makes it easier to travel to other countries within the Caribbean region, as Belize has agreements with other nations that allow for visa-free travel. Many obtaining country with people 5 years before you need to meet certain residency requirements. At time, the good news is that the Belizean government is generally friendly to foreign residents, making it easier for people who choose to make Belize their home to eventually gain citizenship. Once you become a citizen of Belize, Belize offers a lifestyle that many people dream of. Living in Belize means you're not just enjoying the natural beauty of the country. So, would you trade your busy life back home for a simpler, more relaxed life in Belize? Living in Belize isn't just about the low cost of living. It is about embracing a whole new way of life. Stay tuned for more videos on affordable paradise destinations. I'll be exploring more places where the cost of living is low, but the quality of life is high.